Welcome to the Simwives Spotlight. My name is Kevin Sims and I'm the executive producer of the Real Simwives of Starlight Shores. Since 2013, the Real Simwives of Starlight Shores has taken Sim Nation by storm. The endless drama, the controversy, and the great display of wealth leaves Sims wanting more. The Simwives are currently on what's been quoted as their most dramatic season yet. Maria Santos, the wife of Starlight Shores' leading politician Daniel Santos, is here to give us her take on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Maria Santos. Hi Maria, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Don't be too harsh on me now.
Well, Maria, I've got to say that this season has been nuts so far. The drama has been insane.
It has been really crazy to watch. It was crazy to film, but it was crazy to watch.
Well, speaking of that, let's take our first call. We've got a call from Karen. Hi, Karen.
Kevin, my question for you is, why did you cast these ladies? Like, what part of them made you interested in them, made you intrigued?
Well, Starlight Shores is the land of the rich and of the phony. You know, it's filled with all kinds of Sims, mostly socialites, entrepreneurs, entertainers. I formed the production company SimsHD in 2012, and I immediately began casting for the show. I knew that I wanted to document the lives of 5 women, so I attended many different parties and events in the city, and before I knew it, I had 5 women who were pretty much all in the same circle that were willing to be on the show. So, they were similar to one another, yet different at the same time, and I knew that they would make great TV.
And Maria, why did you want to come on the Real Simwives? Why did you want that experience, or why did you even go on the show?
Hi, Karen. That's a great question. As soon as I was approached to be on the Real Simwives, I was all in, but my husband wasn't too sure about it. Looking back on it now, I see why he didn't want me to be on the show. I knew that it would be good for me because it would bring attention to my businesses and such.
Well, speaking of that, we got a question from Amancio W on YouTube asking, how are your businesses doing?
They're doing very well, actually. We didn't film at my casino or nightclub at all this season, but last season we did. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, I love your casino. I mean, I love casinos, period, but yours, it's something else.
Well, thank you, darling.
Oh, you're welcome. Wow, we've got another call. What's your name and what's your question?
Hi, Maria. My name is Kaeli.
Hi, Kaeli.
And this is my question for you. What is the hardest thing about being on the show with the other ladies?
It can get really catty and really bitchy. During filming, a lot of the women try to team up with one another and request that they only film with their favorites. It can be crazy. I try to stay out of all of that.
What a lot of the viewers probably don't realize is that you started filming season 2 before the other ladies did.
Yes! A lot of the scenes that the viewers are commenting on, I'm like, been there, done that. It doesn't affect me now as much as it affected me then.
That makes sense. Oh, we got another call, and this one's from Zasha. What's your question, darling?
Maria, hey. I wanted to ask if you and Daniel will be leaving the show or something. You're not really going any places, and you were only in one scene in the latest episode, so I just wanted to know that.
No. I'm not leaving the show.
Well, you almost left the show. Oh, wait, threatened to leave the show.
Yeah, because I was pissed. I was really upset with how production chose to handle the Eva and Gary situation.
Why? You don't think Daniel had any part in that?
Kevin, seriously, no. I honestly don't think that Daniel asked to be punched.
Well, I mean, I didn't mean it that way.
Gary approached us and was rude almost immediately. I knew that he and Eva were up to trouble, so I kept trying to get Daniel to leave, but he wouldn't. I didn't see Eva try to stop her husband.
Well, she did before he punched Daniel.
No, she did not. That is bullshit. That scream of hers was edited in the show for drama.
Oh, come on, Maria, that's not true.
Yes, it is. Eva didn't scream. All she did was tell Gary that they needed to flee the scene. Which was very stupid of them, by the way.
So you don't think that you and Daniel had any part in this?
No, I don't. We were minding our own business, and then as we were leaving the fashion show, they chose to attack us. Even earlier in the episode, Gary was telling Eva that he was going to speak to us.
Yeah, but I don't think he planned on punching Daniel. I mean, that's a little far-fetched.
Are you picking sides? That doesn't seem fair.
No, I'm not picking sides. I'm calling it as I see it. From a viewer's standpoint, I firmly believe that you and Daniel had a part in this.
Whatever. To answer your question, Zasha, no, I'm not leaving. I wanted to leave, but I decided to hang in there.
Hannah T from YouTube asks, what gave you the idea to sell the story about Jen? Don't you think it was a little cold-hearted? If you could go back in time and change what you did, would you?
If I could go back in time and somehow stop Elliot from doing so, I would. Absolutely. Jen is a wonderful woman. She really is. I wish her all of the best because she deserves nothing but the best.
A lot of the viewers want to know if you sold the story about Eva and Gary divorcing.
No, I did not. After what happened last season, I really just tried to focus on my life this season. I really wanted to fix things with Daniel and Jennifer. They were my priority.
But with all the drama and stuff, can you understand why the viewers would think that you're still selling stories?
The thing is, I never sold a story. I met with Elliot, the editor of Sim Enquirer. We all know him. In fact, a lot of the women were friends with him before we started filming the first season. I told him that I was going to be on the show, and we started talking about the ladies, and the next thing you know, there are stories out there about Jen and Eva.
Well, some viewers want to know why you didn't just tell Jen yourself that you knew Michael was not being faithful to her.
It really wasn't my place. I don't think that she or any other woman going through that would want to hear from a friend that their spouse is cheating. That's terrible. That kind of information should come straight from the cheater.
Yeah, I actually agree with you on that. On that note, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
What the f*** are the cameras doing here?
Look, if she gets out of line, then you can count me out. I won't deal with her shit at all.
Huh? This is some backward-ass shit, but I'll go along with it.
She thinks she runs the show. I'm about to snatch that ass up.
This is not going to be easy. Not at all.
Gary, you're too damn old to be hitting anyone. This is just f***ing crazy.
I was really upset. I thought that Kevin was going to pull the plug on Eva's contract right away.
Get this camera out of my f***ing face!
Previously unreleased footage and all new interviews, the Real Simwives of Starlight Shores Uncensored, coming Wednesday, January 27th. Welcome back to the Simwives Spotlight. I'm your host, Kevin Sims, and we're here live with Maria Santos. Keep sending us your questions.
This is a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm glad you think so. We just got a question from Platinum Gamer on YouTube. Maria, you are a joke. You do everything for attention. For example, a few episodes back, you brought your husband to dinner and you guys had a fight. You knew the cameras would be on you, and that's why you did it. You're a fake, basic B-word. And you play the victim. Do you think you can clean up your act, honey?
Oh my gosh, did he really say that? Ouch! I definitely do not do everything for attention. Listen, we are on a reality show for Plum Bob's sake. There is going to be some drama. When my husband and I had dinner in the first episode, he was upset over everything that happened in the first season. I didn't know he was going to blow up on me like that, especially with the cameras there. We knew the cameras were rolling, but I think we both forgot that they were there. Can I clean up my act? Honey, how about you clean up your foul mouth? And when you do, call me.
That was one heated viewer, huh?
Tell me about it. Listen, I am here to be as real as I can be, so bring it on.
Dancer Angel 22 from YouTube asks, Maria, what is the history between you and Eva? There seems to be a lot of bad blood between the two of you.
I don't even know. Eva and I were okay with each other before we started filming the first season. And then after that, things just went haywire. I didn't like how she was treating Jen, and she just became this outspoken buffoon. I had no real problems with her until that scene at the restaurant where she went ballistic on me.
Yeah, now that you mentioned it, you and Eva were all right with one another until then. Y'all even hugged a few times.
We did? Ew. I would never hug her again. Eva is disgusting. She just tries to bring everyone down. I don't understand why. Why is she such an angry woman?
I don't know, you'd have to ask her yourself.
Ugh, it's ridiculous. After that scene with us in the restaurant, she made it a part of her agenda to try and bring me down. I think she's just jealous of me and everyone else that she has a problem with on the show. I can't say I blame her though. I'd be jealous of us too if I lived in a little shack on the hill.
Oh, you're bad. Eva's new house is nice.
Oh, you mean the house that Gary supposedly purchased for them with her not knowing about it? Yeah, I guess that house is nice.
So you think she knew about the house?
Oh, Eva is a lot of things, but she is no actress. It was clear to me that she knew Gary purchased the house. I mean, who just drives to some random address and stands outside looking like a fool? No, well, this is Eva we are talking about, so she probably would do that. But that aside, who in their right minds would spend a few 100,000 simoleons without their spouse knowing about it?
Yeah, that makes sense. Eva informed production of her whereabouts, so we sent cameras. The rest is all history.
I hope she knows how to swim, because she could drown in that big pool in her backyard.
Oh, you're just evil.
Maybe just a little bit.
Another viewer from YouTube wants to know what your feelings are towards Eva right now.
Ugh, Eva is a classless, distasteful witch. She's a bitch. Plain and damn simple. I cannot stand her, and I never will. Next.
Maria, a lot of the viewers want to know what happened with you and Daniel wanting to start a family.
We just got busy. After we found out that the pregnancy test was inaccurate, we just stopped trying. We still want to have a family, but with everything that's been happening lately, we just got sidetracked.
So you didn't have a miscarriage?
Oh gosh, no! No, I took one pregnancy test and told Daniel we were going to have a baby. I thought I was pregnant because I had bouts of morning sickness and stuff, but when I took another pregnancy test, it was negative. I was devastated.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Maria. Well, I hope that you and Daniel get back to it and try again.
I hope so too. We'll get there in time.
Tiffany from YouTube asks, if Daniel isn't reelected, do you think your marriage can survive, especially knowing that you're probably the reason behind it?
Oh my. Well, I can't really talk about the re-election because that will be shown on the show, but I think that our marriage can survive through the thick and the thin. I think Daniel is a great leader, regardless of him being a politician or not.
You know, he is a great guy, and he's a damn good leader, too.
He's taken care of the Sims in Starlight Shores quite well. Starlight Shores is a better place because of my husband and the administration.
Well, we are only going to take a few more questions as we're running out of time, so keep on sending your questions in.
Keep them coming, keep them coming.
Kitty Simmers from YouTube asks, Maria, if you could change something in your life, what would you change?
I think I would have just pulled Daniel away from the fight that happened outside of the club. That was a really big mess, and I hate that we were a part of it. So yeah, if I could change anything, I would have been more firm about us needing to leave.
So let me get this right. You have regrets about not saying something more that night?
Regrets? No, I regret nothing. I just wish that I would have gotten us out of there. That was just ridiculous and so unnecessary.
Maria, a lot of the viewers want to know what you think about the newest additions to the cast.
Oh, I love Diana. I am so glad that she decided to join the show after she filmed a few test scenes with us. I think she's great. She hasn't been shown much yet, but I think the viewers will love her as they see more of her. I don't really know Gia all that much. In fact, I only filmed with her a handful of times.
We have Sean R on the line. Hi, Sean.
Hey, Maria.
Hi, Sean.
If there was another season, who would you like to see go, and who would you like to see stay?
I think that in order for our show to be what it is, I think that the more original Simwives we have on the show, the better. I can't stand Eva, but I would definitely say that she should stay. She's good for the show. She's crazy, and Sims like her unpredictable mouth. As much as I do like Brittany, I don't think she has much to offer the show.
Interesting, so you would fire Brittany?
Yes, I would fire her. I don't even know why you chose to re-promote her in the first place.
I like Brittany, and the viewers like Brittany too.
Well, I plead the fifth.
So you don't like Brittany?
I didn't say that. I just don't think she meshes well with the rest of us.
Okay, well, fair enough. For our last question, Gloria R. from YouTube asks Maria, which Simwife has changed positively or negatively towards you the most since the series started?
Brittany. Eva has always been a cold-hearted bitch. But Brittany has definitely changed the most towards me in a negative way. I think she's too far up Eva's ass to smell the fresh air.
Oh, so you're calling her a sidekick?
Trying to put words in my mouth, are we, Kevin? I just think she's a follower. She needs a mind of her own.
Well, Maria, thank you so much for coming here today and answering all of these tough questions. I know it was a hard time.
Oh, this was a lot of fun. I look forward to watching the other ladies do this.
Thank you all so much for being part of the very first Simwives Spotlight. Have a great night.
To learn more about the Simwives, please see the video description.